Your legs feel weaker, but what if it's not just age? What if it's your body trying to warn you before something serious happens? In the next few minutes, you'll learn 5 silent reasons your legs are losing strength and what you can do, starting today, to stay strong, steady, and independent. Don't miss this. Have your legs been feeling weaker lately? Maybe they're shakier than they used to be. Or they get tired just from walking across the room or climbing a flight of stairs. You're not alone, and more importantly, you're not imagining things. Here's the truth. Weak legs after 60 aren't just a normal part of getting older. They're your body's way of waving a red flag, trying to tell you something. It could be a sign that your muscles are losing strength, your blood flow isn't what it used to be, or that you're missing key nutrients your body desperately needs. And if you ignore these signs, the consequences can be far more serious than you might expect. We're talking about increased risk of dangerous falls, losing your ability to stay active and independent, and even complications that can threaten your life over time. But don't panic, there's good news. You have more control than you think. Once you understand what's really causing this gradual loss of leg strength, you can start taking action. Not with fancy gym memberships or extreme workouts, but with simple, science-backed habits that work with your body, not against it. In today's video, we're going to break down the 5 most common and overlooked reasons your legs are getting weaker after 60. Some of them might surprise you. Others might sound familiar, but chances are you've never been told how to fix them properly. So stick with me, because by the end of this video, you'll not only understand what's happening, you'll know exactly what steps to take to feel stronger, more stable, and more confident in your own body again. And remember, it's never too late to take back your strength. Let's get started. Let's start with one of the most common and sneakiest reasons your legs might be getting weaker: muscle loss, also known as sarcopenia. Now, I know that word sounds a little technical, but it's actually pretty simple. As we get older, our muscles naturally shrink. It starts slowly, usually in your 30s, but once you hit 60, that process really starts to speed up. And if you're not doing anything to counteract it, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass by your 80s. That's a huge hit to your strength, balance, and mobility. Have you noticed your thighs or calves looking thinner than they used to be? Do your legs feel heavier when you walk? Or do you get tired more quickly, even after just a short stroll through the grocery store? Those are classic signs that sarcopenia might be at play. But here's the good news. Muscle loss isn't a one-way street. You can slow it down, and in many cases, even reverse it with just a few simple changes to your daily routine. Start with basic strength exercises. You don't need to lift heavy weights or hit the gym. Even gentle moves like chair squats, leg lifts, or using resistance bands can help rebuild and maintain muscle. Just a few minutes a day can make a noticeable difference. Next, don't forget about your nutrition. Your muscles need protein to stay strong. Make sure you're getting enough from healthy sources like lean meats, eggs, fish, dairy, nuts, and legumes. If you're not sure if you're getting enough protein, it's worth talking with your doctor or a nutritionist. And of course, keep moving. Even 10 to 15 minutes of walking each day keeps your leg muscles engaged and active. The key is consistency. Little things done regularly can be more powerful than doing nothing at all. So ask yourself, what's one simple step you can start today to keep your legs strong tomorrow? Let's move on to the second reason your legs may be feeling weaker after 60, poor circulation, often caused by a condition called peripheral artery disease, or PAD. Now, if your legs ever feel cold, numb, or cramped, especially when you're walking, your circulation might not be what it used to be. PAD happens when plaque builds up in the arteries, limiting the blood flow to your legs. And when your muscles don't get the oxygen-rich blood they need, they start to feel tired, heavy, and achy fast. Here's a little clue to watch for. If you notice pain or tightness in your calves that goes away when you sit down, that's a classic sign. Other people feel their legs go numb or tingly after standing for a while. You might even notice your skin healing slower if you get a cut or bruise on your leg. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can actually become dangerous. Untreated PAD can lead to serious infections, and it also increases your risk of heart disease and stroke. But just like with muscle loss, there are simple ways to improve blood flow and help your legs feel stronger again. The most important step? Walk daily, even if it's just around your home. Moving your legs tells your body to send more blood to those muscles. Start with 5 or 10 minutes and build from there. Stay well hydrated and cut back on salt if you can. It helps reduce swelling and keeps your blood vessels healthy. You can also try warm foot soaks, gentle massage, or elevating your legs when sitting to encourage blood flow. And if you're having ongoing symptoms, don't brush them off. Talk to your doctor. Catching and treating circulation issues early can prevent bigger problems down the road. So here's a question. When was the last time you really paid attention to how your legs feel after a walk? Sometimes our bodies are whispering to us. We just have to listen. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked when it comes to leg weakness, nerve damage, also known as peripheral neuropathy. Have you ever felt a strange tingling, numbness, or even a burning sensation in your legs or feet? Maybe it feels like you're walking on a sponge, or like your legs just aren't connected the way they used to be. This isn't just in your head. In fact, nerve damage affects nearly 1 in 3 older adults, especially those with diabetes, vitamin B12 deficiencies, or those who have a history of drinking too much alcohol. Here's what happens. Over time, high blood sugar can damage the nerves in your legs and feet, making them less responsive and more prone to weakness. Similarly, low levels of vitamin B12, which is essential for healthy nerve function, can lead to the same problems. And the longer this goes untreated, the worse it can get. You may start to lose your sense of balance, trip more often, or become hesitant to move altogether. That's when the risk of falls and injuries skyrockets. But there are practical steps you can take to protect your nerves and support your legs. Start by monitoring your blood sugar if you're diabetic or even pre-diabetic. Keeping it in a healthy range can make a big difference. Next, fuel your body with B12-rich foods like eggs, dairy, leafy greens, and fortified cereals. If you're unsure whether you're getting enough, ask your doctor for a simple blood test. It's also wise to limit alcohol. Too much can actually damage your nerves over time. And don't underestimate the power of a gentle foot or leg massage. It not only improves circulation, but can help stimulate nerve endings and reduce discomfort. If the numbness or tingling persists, talk to your doctor. The earlier nerve damage is caught, the better chance you have to manage it and prevent further loss of strength or coordination. So think back. Have your feet or legs been trying to tell you something lately? Here's something you might not realize. Your lower back plays a huge role in how strong your legs feel. That's right, spinal health and leg strength go hand in hand. If you've been dealing with unexplained leg weakness, especially if it comes with pain or numbness, the issue might not be in your legs at all. It could be coming from your spine. Conditions like herniated discs, spinal stenosis, or even just long-term poor posture can put pressure on the nerves that run from your lower back down into your legs. When those nerves are pinched or inflamed, your legs can start to feel weak, unsteady, or even give out unexpectedly. Have you ever felt pain that starts in your lower back and shoots down one leg? Or noticed that one leg feels weaker or number than the other? That's a red flag your spine might be involved. But again, there are simple things you can do to support your spine and relieve pressure on those critical nerves. First, try gentle stretches like the knee-to-chest stretch or seated spinal twists. These moves help open up space around the spine and keep things flexible. Next, pay attention to how long you're sitting. Sitting for long periods puts extra pressure on your lower back, which can make symptoms worse. If you have to sit, use a lumbar support cushion behind your lower back and get up to move at least every 30 minutes. Posture matters too. Sit and stand tall. A slouched spine over time can lead to nerve pinching and chronic weakness in the legs. If your symptoms persist or get worse, don't wait. Talk to your doctor or a spine specialist. There are treatments and therapies that can help relieve pressure and restore strength and mobility. So here's something to ask yourself today. Are you taking care of your back so your legs can take care of you? Your spine is your support system. Keep it healthy, and your legs will follow. And finally, let's talk about one of the most common and most fixable reasons your legs might feel weak, shaky, or crampy: electrolyte imbalance. Specifically, a lack of magnesium and potassium. Have you ever been jolted awake in the middle of the night with a sudden leg cramp? Or noticed that your legs feel unusually weak, even though you haven't overdone it? These can be signs your body is running low on two essential minerals, potassium and magnesium, that help your muscles function properly. When your potassium is low, it can lead to muscle spasms, fatigue, and even irregular heartbeats. Magnesium deficiency, on the other hand, may show up as muscle twitching, shakiness, or even anxiety and poor sleep. So what causes these deficiencies? One of the biggest culprits is dehydration, something that becomes more common with age. Certain medications, like diuretics for high blood pressure, can also flush these minerals from your system. And of course, if your diet is low in mineral-rich foods, that only adds to the problem. The good news? You can turn this around with just a few smart choices. Start by adding potassium-rich foods to your meals. Bananas, oranges, spinach, avocados. They're not only delicious, but incredibly helpful for your muscles. For magnesium, reach for almonds, dark chocolate, whole grains, or beans. These foods support not just your muscles, but also your nerves and heart. Stay hydrated throughout the day. Even mild dehydration can throw off your body's balance and lead to muscle issues. And here's a relaxing tip. Try a warm Epsom salt bath before bed. The magnesium in the salts gets absorbed through your skin, helping to relax your muscles and prevent those dreaded nighttime cramps. So, if your legs have been cramping, twitching, or just feeling off, it might not be aging, it might just be a missing mineral. Sometimes, small changes make the biggest difference. So, now you know weak legs after 60 aren't just part of getting older. They're your body's way of waving a flag, telling you that something needs attention. Whether it's muscle loss, poor circulation, nerve damage, spinal issues, or an electrolyte imbalance, each of these problems can be addressed with simple steps that fit into your daily life. Let's quickly recap what you can start doing today. Move your body. Even just 5 minutes a day of gentle movement or walking can help keep your muscles and circulation active. Fuel your strength by eating more protein-rich and nutrient-dense foods. Don't let your muscles go hungry. Stay hydrated and make sure you're getting enough potassium and magnesium. Your muscles depend on them. Take care of your posture and your spine. The way you sit, stand, and move affects everything from your lower back to your legs. And of course, get outside or take a few laps around your living room each day. That daily walk could be one of the most powerful medicines you never needed a prescription for. Here's the bottom line: you have more control than you think. And it's never too late to get stronger, steadier, and more confident on your feet. But don't wait until a fall or injury forces you to make changes. Start now. Start small. And stay consistent. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel for more health tips just like this, and share it with a friend or loved one who needs stronger, healthier legs. And before you go, which of these 5 reasons surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. We read everyone, and your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. Because here on the Elder's Guide, we believe every step you take at any age should be strong, steady, and full of confidence.